Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. Okay, so this video I did actually make yesterday and I did publish it, but unfortunately I had to take it down because I did infringe some privacy and GDPR rules. So I'm really sorry for everyone who was affected by that. So I've taken it out now and redone the video and added a few bits to it and taken a few bits away. So now it is privacy and GDPR compliant. So here goes. Okay, so yesterday was pretty amazing. We saw some new all-time highs for Bitcoin. It was amazing. I mean, my BitGet account, it was worth, on the 3rd of November, it was worth $2,373, right? And then today it's worth $9,186. Amazing, isn't it? Sort of like just, a couple of good trades with Bitcoin. Reasonable position sizes, reasonable leverage, and a good entry. The entries were kind of chosen by me and Stonksy, as indicated by that martini guy. I've got the annual plan of this, right? So I actually got a discount with that. I did have a 30% discount, and I know some of you got that. Unfortunately, now I've only got a 10% discount I can get you on the annual. So if you want to do that, get the annual and use SWC10, and that will get you 10% off the annual fee for Stonksy. Alternatively, just have it for a month and see how you get on with it, because, to me, it pays for itself within days. As long as you're trading with, like, say, I don't know, like $1,000, I reckon, maybe even 500. I think you could easily make it pay for itself in a couple of weeks. And if you had more like 1,000, it would be like a couple of days, to be honest, especially in the kind of climate we've got at the moment. Anyway, today is Friday, so I'm not actually going to talk about Bitcoin in this video. I'm going to talk about CHIPPY. CHIPPY is a token on Solana created by that martini guy. I know some people won't like the fact that I'm shilling his stuff, but I think this one is really interesting. CHIPPY at the moment costs $0.3472. You need to pay for it in Solana, and I did that on the Jupiter DEX. So if you've got Solana, you can just swap it for CHIPPY. Now, if you've got 100,000 CHIPPY, which today will cost you $347, you get free fish and chips on Friday. Now, it's not just free fish and chips. You basically get $20 worth of CHIPPY token if you buy fish and chips. And that can be fish and chips from anywhere in the world. As long as it's some sort of fish or some sort of chips, you get $20 worth of CHIPPY. Now, even if your CHIPPY doesn't come to $20, like I'm probably going to get some from a local chip shop in the UK today, and I know that costs about £11, which I think is something like $13 or $14. So it's not 20, but I will get $20 worth of CHIPPY. To me, this is a no-brainer. I mean, even if you knew nothing about the tokenomics of this thing, you could just say that, okay, well, that's going to cost me $347 to get 100,000 CHIPPY, right? So divide that by 20. That means that you need to claim 18 fish and chip meals on a Friday, and that's every week. So that's going to take you about 4 months. You claim your $20 worth of CHIPPY every Friday, and you get your money back anyway. I suppose you have to like fish and chips, I suppose, but if you don't like it, you can just get someone else to buy it. You can reimburse them, you get the CHIPPY, and all they need to do is to send you a photograph and some sort of proof of the date. And that can be like a receipt or whatever. And you just upload it to Twitter. So each week there's a post like this. All you have to do is hold at least 100,000 CHIPPY, buy fish and chips from any restaurant, CHIPPY or takeaway, home cooking not allowed, like and quote tweet this post, and then tag it with Free CHIPPY Friday, include a photo containing receipt or proof of date. And that is the 8th of November 2024 today. You can see mine from last week here. So this was my post from last Friday. It said my first free Chippy Friday, cod and chips and haddock and chips from Tides Fish and Chips, Los Cristianos, Arona, Tenerife. Total was €32 because my daughter had a chicken burger. So there was 2 lots of fish and chips here, and I thought the fish and chips had to add up to $20, but in fact they don't actually, so that was cool. Yeah, so that's how you get your free Chippy. Now, when you do it the first time, the Chippy team will DM you on Twitter and ask you for your Phantom Wallet address, so you can get that here. And then with me, they credited that amount back 2 days later, so I actually received 7,500 Chippy, which at the time was worth about $20. And you see today, because the price of Chippy's gone up, that's actually worth $26 now. So I got $26 last Friday for buying fish and chips. I mean, even if you don't believe in the token and you don't understand the tokenomics of this thing, just to get your $20 worth of Chippy every Friday is really just a no-brainer to me. Okay, so that last part of the video was from Friday. It's now Saturday. I did indeed have fish and chips last night. I must admit the fish was a bit big, actually. I felt a bit weird after it. I might have to find something smaller next week. Maybe I'll just go to a Wetherspoons pub and have it there, which you can do, by the way. Anyway, so that was the fish and chips. There's the receipt saying the date, which was the 8th of November 2024. And it actually cost £10, 10 UK pounds. So in dollars, that's something like, I don't know, 13, is it? Yeah, pretty much $13. Okay, so in theory, I should get $20 worth of Chippy for that, which is fantastic. Let me just check my Phantom Wallet. That was the 7,500 Chippy I got from last Sunday. So maybe Sunday is the day when I'll get it. So if you are interested in this, then I will leave the link to the deckscreener.com for the token here. You can see today you could buy 100,000 Chippy for $341. And if you want to use the actual links here for the Twitter, website and Telegram, etc., then please do use these ones here. There are scams about, but if you go to the website, for example, and enter it, I actually bought my Chippy on the Jupiter Dex here, okay? And you can even set limit orders to buy it. Any questions, then leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And thanks very much for watching. I'll hand you over to these guys.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you cannot find someone to do your own research, you must do it yourself, just like I did not.